Good evening, everyone. We will be reading chapter 29 tonight of the book of Genesis. I want to give thanks to the Lord for giving me even one opportunity to read His holy word. I love you all. Let us begin. Then Jacob took up his journey and came to the land of the sons of the east. And he looked, and behold, a well in the field. And behold, 3 flocks of sheep were lying there beside it. For from that well they gave water to the flocks to drink. Now the stone on the mouth of the well was large, and all the flocks would be gathered there, and they would roll the stone from the mouth of the well, and give water to the sheep to drink, and return the stone back to its place on the mouth of the well. And Jacob said to them, My brothers, where are you from? And they said, We are from Haran. Then he said to them, Do you know Laban, the son of Nahor? And they said, We know him. And he said to them, Is it well with him? And they said, It is well. And here is Rachel his daughter coming with the sheep. And he said, Behold, it is still high day. It is not time for the livestock to be gathered. Give water to the sheep to drink, and go after them. But they said, We cannot until all the flocks are gathered. And they rolled a stone from the mouth of the well. Then we give water to the sheep to drink. While he was still speaking with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she was a shepherdess. Now it happened when Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban, his mother's brother, and the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother, Jacob came near and rolled the stone from the mouth of the well, and gave water to the flock of Laban, his mother's brother, to drink. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and lifted his voice and wept. And Jacob told Rachel that he was a relative of her father, and that he was Rebekah's son. And she ran and told her father. So it happened that when Laban heard the report of Jacob, his sister's son, he ran to meet him. And he embraced him and kissed him and brought him to his house. Then he recounted to Laban all these things. And Laban said to him, Surely you are my bone and my flesh. And he stayed with him 1 month. Then Laban said to Jacob, Because you are my relative, should you therefore serve me for nothing? Tell me, what shall your wages be? Now Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the older was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. And Leah's eyes were weak, but Rachel was beautiful in form, and beautiful in appearance. Now Jacob loved Rachel, so he said, I will serve you 7 years for your younger daughter Rachel. And Laban said, It is better that I give her to you than to give her to another man. Stay with me. So Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they were in his sight but a few days because of his love for her. Then Jacob said to Laban, Give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in to her. And Laban gathered all the men of the place and made a feast. Now it happened in the evening that he took his daughter Leah and brought her to him. And Jacob went in to her. Laban also gave his servant woman, Zilpah, to his daughter Leah as a servant woman. Now it happened in the morning that, behold, it was Leah. And he said to Laban, What is this you have done to me? Was it not for Rachel that I served with you? Why then have you deceived me? But Laban said, It is not the practice in our place to give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfill the week of this one, and we will give you the other also for the service which you shall serve with me for another 7 years. And Jacob did so and fulfilled her week, and he gave him his daughter Rachel as his wife. Laban also gave his servant woman Bilhah, to his daughter Rachel as her servant woman. So Jacob went in to Rachel also, and indeed he loved Rachel more than Leah. And he served with Laban for another 7 years. And Yahweh saw that Leah was unloved, and he opened her womb, but Rachel was barren. So Leah conceived and bore a son, and named him Reuben. For she said, Because Yahweh has seen my affliction, surely now my husband will love me. Then she conceived again, and bore a son, and said, Because Yahweh has heard that I am unloved, he has therefore given me this son also. So she named him Simon. And she conceived again, and bore a son, and said, Now this time my husband will be joined to me, because I have borne him 3 sons. Therefore he was named Levi. And she conceived again, and bore a son, and said, This time I will praise Yahweh. Therefore she named him Judah. Then she stopped bearing. And with that we conclude another chapter and another day in our precious Lord Almighty, Jesus Christ. We love you, Lord, and I love all of you who still watch my videos. I thank you so much. Have a great night. Goodbye.